Welcome back, everybody. I'm back today with your EIDL updates on the grants and the loans. I have some more updates on those horrific denials that are going out right now from our friends at the SBA. We're going to have to expose them just a little bit today because I'm seeing some internal problems with the amount of volume they're handling and the skills of their loan officers. So share this video with everybody you know inside the EIDL program, whether they're in the grant program or the loan program. There's a lot of great information contained inside. So let's get you guys all caught up. Welcome back, everybody. I'm back today with those updates on the EIDL grants and the loans. I've got that lineup on P1 and P2 priorities, and I've got a ton of information around the most recent horrific denials. So much is going on with the denials right now, and you may be able to get ahead of some of this. So tune into everything we're about to talk about here. There's so much to cover today, all right? By the way, if you have not met me before, my name is Edward Bilder. I'm a financial educator, and I teach you how to fill your pockets so full that you could take your kids to the water park anytime you want. That's what I'm doing later today, and you could be doing the same thing, okay? Remember, never trust any of the comment scammers that are on the channels. They copy my name, they copy my face, and they try and trick you into thinking you're talking to me. I am actually verified. There's a check mark next to my name when I answer the comments. You could find me through the trusted links in the description and never go out to any of those SBA agents on Instagram or dial any of the phone numbers. They just want to take your money, all right? Remember, you guys could get on my targeted advanced grant list if you guys are still in priorities 1 and priorities 2 or the new applicants and you've been waiting months for your application to be processed by the SBA. I send out that list regularly to our favorite congressmen and women. So get yourself on that list. It helps keep the priority focused on what is important right now. And I also have the ACH transfer list. You could also get yourself on that list if your ACH transfer was rejected by the bank and you're stuck in limbo for now 15 weeks. Just find me on Instagram if you want to join these lists or leave a comment down below. I'm actually seeing much volume come through for both of these lists. It's actually quite alarming. So keep updating me so I know whether to put you on the list or take you off the list, all right? And just a reminder, grants are finally open to new applicants, but you still have to be in the low income requirements and have some other qualifying requirements as well. So check out my video, Bilder, EIDL 4 Steps, and you'll be able to determine what those qualifications are. There's approximately $28 billion still left in the pool. Get yourself on the list because it does take quite some time to get this done, and funds are available only until December of this year, all right? So get yourselves on the list today and start the process now. I want to talk about something pretty important before we get into the updates on the loan increases. And yes, we have a ton of updates on the loan increases, but have you seen the inflation report? I mean, everything is just climbing right now. Food is going up, used cars are going up. And have you seen the massive increase in inventory of real estate? I mean, it's crazy what's happening right now out there in the market. And if you're not finding yourself having an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month just sitting around for yourself to have some discretionary funds, you may be hurting as this inflation continues to climb. It doesn't seem like it's going to get any better right now. It is up with record numbers right now. So you could check out my crash course right now found in the description. It's on Airbnb and it teaches you how to earn passive income with a $50 bill, cash flow in 3 business days to earn an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month. And you don't have to own the real estate to do this. I actually brought back my amazing sale at $150. It's greater than half off because so many of you are asking for me to bring back that sale. You guys win. So I'm calling it my inflation sale. My inflation sale, grab it today in the description at $150. And you could also join my Zoom calls Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to learn how to partner with me on my B&Bs. I want to help everybody out, battle this inflation right now, get you guys that extra cash that you guys need, start earning money while you're sleeping, and go to the water park whenever you feel like it, all right? So check out that crash course in the description. Okay, let's shift over to the loan increase information. We're going to talk about massive denials, some massive horror stories. And yeah, I have to expose the SBA just a little bit because a lot of it points towards the skill sets of the loan officers. So much craziness is going on, I imagine, at the SBA right now because they have such high volumes of loan increases right now. So some of the horror stories that are reaching the channel, I thank you guys so much for commenting. Keep your comments coming. Share with me if you have similar experiences or if you have completely different experiences. I want to hear about them here, and maybe your story might reach tomorrow's video, okay? But first, I want to point out, if you went into your portal today and you suddenly found that your loan increase request has just vanished, that means you've actually been denied for the loan increase, and it happened ahead of you receiving that denial letter. It's very unfortunate that you have to experience it this way. You basically see that your whole thing vanishes, and then a day or so later, your denial letter shows up, all right? So let us know what some of those denials are that you're out there experiencing so we can help out others on the channel. So right now, the channel is getting an increase in volume of 4506T denials. This means that your 4506T was not found on file. This unfortunately means that your 4506T came back either blank or with those zeros, and this is sadly triggering automatic denials for all the new targeted advanced grant applicants and the supplemental targeted advanced grant applicants. I know these things should never go hand in hand, but they are, because remember, you can be denied for the loan and still receive the targeted advanced grant, but you're finding yourself getting the denial because of that sticking point, that 4506T. We've got a lot more stories to talk about with 4506T problems. I also want to create an awareness that right now the massive loan transfers that are going from the SBA to your banks are sometimes being rejected because your bank thinks it's fraud. So get ahead of this and alert your bank that you may have an upcoming future transfer coming over that is so large that they've just never expected it before. You can actually tell them what that is in advance, and they may be able to remove that fraud alert for you so that your loan transfer does go through, all right? I want to ask the question to so many viewers out there because I'm getting a lot of comments right now that you are receiving emails and phone calls from several different loan officers all asking similar questions. So it appears that your loan is being passed around to different loan officers. And this is where it gets a little crazy because some of the loan officers are approving you and other loan officers are denying you. And it's happening in some cases in the same day, flip-flopped, right? So one could have denied you and then minutes later you find yourself with an approval, or vice versa. One could have approved you and then minutes later you find yourself with a denial. So let me know if you're having issues like this. Leave me a message in the comments. You can also view all the transactions that are happening inside your portal. If you go look up in the upper right corner, and I guess it'll be over here for you guys. If you go look up in the upper right corner inside of your portal, you can see all the transactions of everybody who picked up and put down your loan. And if you're seeing yourself having a lot of them, let me know here, okay? And how about this one? This one's pretty interesting. I just want to point this out. Unverifiable information is coming back for zip codes not matching on the 4506T. But if you recall, the 4506Ts were pre-populated by the SBA, and you weren't able to change them when you were submitting your information. You would actually have to take an additional step, and you would have had to send it through the COVID EIDL increase request emails to change that information or change the information on the 4506T. So be on the lookout for that. If you find that any of your information on the 4506T doesn't match, don't submit it through the portal. Submit it by email through COVID EIDL increase request with an S at the end at sba.gov, all right? And this last one I want to share with you, it's like the icing on the cake here because one viewer was denied for the 4506T income not matching what was on the application. So when the 4506T came in, there was this value there, and it was so discrepant from the value that was found on the application, and they were denied that loan increase. Well, when the viewer dug deeper with the SBA, they discovered that the loan officer commingled applications and 4506Ts. What does that mean? It means that they took somebody else's 4506T and used that information to validate what was on the application. That is a big, major mistake, okay? And what it resulted in is the loan officer hit the denial button, and after the viewer confronted them onto what their mistake was, that loan officer said, "Sorry, I can't change it now. It's already been processed as a denial." Such craziness that's happening at the SBA right now. So if you're finding yourself with one of these horror stories, let me know right here in the comments so we can share these experiences with other people. And I really hope right now that some of our favorite senators out there are watching, or some of our favorite representatives are out there watching right now, because you need to be asking a lot of big questions as to what's actually going on over at the SBA. We need to fix these things, all right? Something needs to happen, and we're going to need your support to do this. I'm sure so many of the viewers right now are experiencing similar situations, and we need change. We need change. We need these things processed so that people can get back to their livelihoods, all right? And I got to further ask the question, if the 4506T is such an issue, and we know that there's such a massive backlog, and it's causing all of these problems for these, let's call them false denials, all right? Why don't we remove it as the upfront requirement? Let me know in the comments if you support removing it as the upfront requirement, and then allow it to process behind the scenes, right? Allow that 6 months to happen for the IRS to send it over to the SBA. And of course, if there's a discrepant value at that point, it'll be taken up with the applicants. So let me know in the comments if you support removing the 4506T requirement as an upfront requirement and that you want it to process behind the scenes 6 months after the fact. So if you find yourself being approved for the loan increases, the 24 months of working capital, congratulations, and leave us a comment down below. Let us kind of know the timeline so we can help out others on the channel here. And if you were denied for any reason, leave us a message in the comments so we can help out others on the channel as well. Always leave me a message and let me know what type of business you're out there functioning in. I want to help you grow your business. I love hearing a piece of your life. I'm going to support upcoming content. We're going to show you guys how to use automated tricks using your social media to grow your business, whether it's in infancy states, whether it's mature, or whether you want to recover to your pre-pandemic state. I'm going to teach you guys how to get this done. So simple, and it requires little effort of your own. I'm also going to teach you guys all about that passive income, earning money in your sleep through stocks, royalties, and of course, real estate, primarily Airbnb, right? Where you can get yourself big wins, big gains. And remember, if you guys want to do this on your own, go up to the description right now, grab my inflation sale. It's greater than a half off. It's $150 right now. Take that $50 bill, cash flow in 3 business days through Airbnb. You don't have to own the real estate to do this, and start changing your futures. Grab yourself an extra $5,000 to $10,000 each and every month, and when you want to repeat the process and scale it up, you just keep repeating it over and over again. And get on my Zoom calls. I want to talk to you guys on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. so you can learn how you can partner with me as well. That's going to do it for today, folks. Don't forget to grab your free stuff before you leave. Get your free stocks, your free crypto, your free sign-on bonuses through Webull, BlockFi, M1 Finance, and Robinhood, all found in the description. Grab that free money and do it every month, and you can grab yourself an extra $3,000. I have a video at the end of this that shows you how to get that done. I wish you guys all the best, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.